Welcome back. Let's do a fun little exercise. If I run this function, call me maybe, what is going to happen? This should be fairly obvious, right? If I run call me maybe, we're using set timeout here. And if I run, I wait a few seconds, 4 seconds, and then look at that. Hi, I am now here. I get a callback. That's great. And what do we use here for us to do this? If you've guessed closures, good, you've been paying attention. Because we have a function in here that, if you remember, the way set timeout works is it gets sent to the web API to start a timer for 4 seconds. And then once that timer is gone, we send this piece of code to the callback queue. And the callback queue is going to wait there until the call stack is empty. So call me maybe has been called. It's now popped off the stack. And the event loop is going to push this function onto the stack and run it. And it's going to console log call me. Now, this variable, call me, has technically, well, it should have been gone, right? Call me maybe has been popped off the stack by the time this line gets run. But because of closures, and yes, even if some of the functions go all the way out to the web API world, well, they still use closures. And we're able to remember this variable because of closures. So let me ask you this. Based on what you know about closures, if I remove that variable from up there and I put it down here, what's going to happen? Can you guess? Before I hit run, think about this, and let's find out. I run the function, I wait, and I got it back. Why is that? Well, because it doesn't matter where we define this variable. Yes, even if it's const that doesn't get hoisted, we don't care about hoisting here. Instead, this piece of code goes all the way into web API world, gets put on the callback queue. The event loop pushes it back onto the stack. But by that time, we already ran this function. Const call me has already been created and assigned. And because it sees that there's an enclosing function that is using it, it's going to create a closure. How cool is that? All right, let's take a break and do some more exercises. I'll see you in the next one.